America is serious about peace.
Peace is something that is made, not just talked about or prayed for. The Middle East is a tough neighborhood. There is no mercy for the weak.
The people of the region must decide to move beyond a past that cannot change and embrace a future they can shape together.
What makes the Saban Forum unique is that it provides a place where once a year Americans, Israelis can come together, whether they're inside government or out, and sit and talk in a completely frank fashion about how it is that we're going to work together to address the challenges that we both see facing our interests in the region.
Where people feel they can say things there that they wouldn't be prepared to say either officially in official exchanges or publicly.
They're able to talk confidentially, they're able to explore ideas in a way they probably couldn't in the more formal political process.
This is what the forum is all about, to come up with ideas and hopefully new ideas that will be adopted by the decision makers for the purpose of promoting peace.
Now, it is no secret that the parties have a long way to go and that they have not yet made the difficult decisions that peace requires.
Yes, it is true that we are at a stage where one attempt, which was a settlement freeze, has failed, but that doesn't mean that the whole process has failed.
And while the United States may be changing how it's pursuing peace, it hasn't given up the pursuit of peace.
And what is perhaps even more important is that the Palestinian leadership, the Israeli leadership, they still want to make progress.
It's extremely important that Americans and Israelis have the opportunity to take a break from the cameras, from the glare of public opinion, to sit back and to talk in private in a place where they can interact and exchange views freely about how the U.S. and Israel would like to try to jointly tackle one of these vexing problems.
I cannot share with you some of the conversations that were off the record, but I can tell you that these conversations are extremely constructive.
One of the most important and I think most useful elements of the Saban Forum is that it's a moment when Israelis and Americans come together and talk not just about the very specific issue of Israeli-Palestinian and Israeli-Arab peace, but to talk about the wider set of strategic challenges that both the United States and Israel face.
With media, private sector, academics, experts mingling with and exchanging views with high-level officials and former officials from Congress, Knesset, the administration and the Israeli government.
We have a really great panel, I think, this evening to talk about issues of politics and culture and society between the United States and Israel. Moshe Halbertal, a philosopher and teaches at the Hebrew University and NYU. Nachum Barnea, columnist extraordinaire for Yediot Achronot. My colleague David Brooks from the New York Times, and Leon Wieseltier, the literary editor of The New Republic.
The media has been very kind to us and has given it significant coverage both in Israel and here in the US, and that has helped us immensely in establishing the forum as the place to go to listen to a constructive debate about the issues faced with the Middle East.
What you learn about a process like this is you never create peace simply by formal meetings, people sitting in the room together, exchanging positions. So the fact that you've got an informal way of people coming together, as in the Saban Forum, the fact is you get a quality.
Peace is worth the struggle. It is worth the setbacks and the heartaches.
Are we going to have some bumps on the road? You can rest assured we will. Are we going to overcome them? You can rest assured we will.